What is up, guys? This is YF Chess, and today I'm going to show you a game which had a really big impact on me. I got conned, and it was really brutal. Anyway, round 6 of Gibraltar, I had black against chess legend Artur Jussupow, world junior champion in 1977, and 3 times world candidate semi-finalist. I was the underdog, but I went into the game full of confidence, respecting him, but I still had ambitions for the full point. Jussupow, being an old school player, he played quite solid openings, so I didn't expect anything too crazy to happen in the opening. And as you can see, we started with an English, but it quickly transposed to a G3 King's Indian, which is probably slightly better for white. It's got a bit more space. Okay, so now this is a quite a theoretical position, and black's got a couple of choices. One of them is he could go for a6 with the idea of b5, and the point is if white takes, well, white can't take here twice because bishop a6 is winning some material because of this pin. So that's one possibility, and another one is maybe Gallagher's system, where you take and then you go a6, rook b8, and at some moment you go knight e5, c5, b5. That's another way of playing it. But I played c6 here, which is probably one of the main lines. So now h3, useful move to control g4, queen a5, and now there's so he played bishop e3, but there's the main line goes something like this: rook d1, and the idea is that after knight e5, he can defend the bishop. He can defend the pawn on c4 with bishop f1, because usually you'd react to this attack with b3, but because I've gone queen a5, you have to defend the knight. So you can't go b3. That's the point of queen a5. So rook e1's one of the main lines. Okay, he played bishop e3 instead here, which I couldn't really remember that clearly at the time. But here e takes d4, knight takes, and now if I go knight e5, I think he might be able to just go queen e2. Yeah, the difference in this position with the other position. So let's say he went rook e1 here, take knight e5, queen e2. Here the knight's undefended, and now I can probably play queen c5 to win a pawn. No, that's still not very clear. You might get some compensation, but okay. Let's see the game. So bishop e3, take, knight b6. So I'm attacking it this way, and the idea is that I want to control d5. This is a key square. Okay, so queen d3 to defend c4. Now I went queen a6, forcing d3 to defend, and now d5. So this is my idea, and I think this was my preparation for a different game some time ago. So I couldn't remember it too clearly, but I knew I was along the right lines, and he was thinking for quite a bit here because it's quite a complex position. And then he played this move, queen c2. So first question is, what happens if I take this pawn? And in the game I was really scared actually, because I thought he might be able to trap my queen. So for example, if he goes b4, and say I just play a developing move, rook e8, then a4, and my queen is, okay, I've won a pawn temporarily, but my queen is really awkward. I mean, after he goes b5, I can't take it because the queen's just going to be trapped. So I have to play queen a5 or something, which is not good, and then my pawn structure is going to be really bad. But actually, after b4, I have a strong move here, which is queen a3 to stop his plan of a4, basically blocking the pawn. And it turns out that if I play accurately, I should be doing fine here. So for example, rook b1, then I just go rook d8. So his idea was bishop c1 to try and attack my queen, but I'm pressuring this this knight. So if he goes bishop c1, I retreat, and now he has to defend the knight again. So I have time to keep pressuring him here, so he doesn't have the opportunity to trap my queen. So okay, that's if b4, but okay, stronger is probably something like rook d1. So instead of going b4 immediately, he sort of prepares for it a bit. And the point is, I can't take here again because my queen's going to be trapped. So I have to maintain the tension with rook d8 or something. But then again, this feels quite risky because he's probably going to get the pawn back, and then at the same time my pieces are going to be pretty awkwardly placed. So that's why I didn't go for it. But it's I think it's quite playable. Maybe I could go for that next time. Okay, so I took on e4, but now after knight takes, queen takes, he should be slightly better here, because okay, he's got a bit more space. My bishop's quite good, but so are his bishops, and this bishop's got no squares at the moment. So okay, I went bishop d7. It's not really a great square, but I connect my rooks and I should be able to develop rook e8 or something. So queen c2, and now c5. Okay, so at the time I thought I might be able to take here, but after you play knight b5, I realize it's just way too dangerous. So this is like a giving up this bishop is really dangerous at times. You don't want to do that most of the time, unless you can defend really well. I mean, the problem was, okay, if he takes back, which was what I was expecting, well, what I calculated earlier, I thought I should be okay in this sort of position. So he's got his material down, but he's got quite a bit of compensation on these dark squares. Okay, but the problem here is after I play bishop takes a1, he's got this intermediate move, knight c7, attacking my queen. So say I move my queen somewhere, okay, and now he takes. So now I don't have the opportunity to take off this knight, which is really strong, and now I'm in big trouble actually. So I have to try and keep the exchange, and then this bishop comes here, which is really strong. Maybe I can go to c8 to attack the knight, and then can I move this here? Then probably queen c3. So I can't do that. It's way too dangerous. Yeah, so here I went for the other option, which I saw as well, and I thought this would be probably just a equalizing, just going into a draw or something. Take. Pretty much everything came off. This is all quite forcing, and then we reach this position, which I saw earlier, and I thought this would be, yeah, it's symmetrical pawns, and okay, he's got a bishop, which is usually a bit better if there's pawns on both sides, because the bishop's a long range piece. But I thought I should be able to draw this quite easily. But then yeah, I realized actually this pawn is pretty much gone, and yeah, I don't want to defend this passively, because he's just gonna come in like this. Oh, maybe am I allowed to think about those moves? Looks really bad, doesn't it? Maybe I can bring the king over and then move the knight. But okay, he's got at least this tactic. I should probably be able to draw that ending. But okay, you can understand during a game this looks really ugly. Maybe I should have gone for this though. I went for the active option. I went rook d8 and I just gave up this pawn, which was my original plan. And I thought I could get some activity. I thought my activity would be worth a pawn, but actually he just pushes these pawns here. I can't. If I could tie this rook down to this pawn, then I'm really happy. But the thing is, he just pushes the pawns, and then he's gonna create a pass pawn. His rook's already behind the pass pawn, and this rook's not doing that much. The bishop's a lot stronger than the knight as well. So yeah, so I wasn't very happy here. When I looked up Jussupow on Wikipedia, it also mentioned he was renowned for his endgame technique as well. So I thought, okay, I'm in a worse ending, and I'm playing against an ending king. So I wasn't very happy. But okay, you have to keep fighting in chess. It's not over until the fat lady sings.